So I have some secondhand chairs that I bought at the Restore, and they came with these little legs attached, which are not original to the chair. And they drilled new holes and then tried to thread them in, and they didn't do it proper. So every time someone sits in the chair, a leg comes off. So what we're going to do is, we have one of these old posts that we used for our fence or gate or something during one of our projects, and we're going to cut them into 5-inch long pieces and make new feet or legs for the chair. So right now these are about 3 3/4. I'm not counting the bolts, so just the wood part. So we're going to add on another 1 1/4, 1 1/2, somewhere in there, to give it a little bit more height. They're going to be a little bit chunkier, obviously. A lot chunkier. A lot sturdier. And it'll serve our purposes a lot better. So Ron has gone to get some materials, and that's what we're going to be doing. Oh, for God's sakes, I had it turned off.
35 3/4, and we have a knot, but that's not going to matter.
Okay. And I missed all that good stuff of you explaining why you went those.
Oh, because of like, this is saw blade. You go 5, 10 1/8, 15 1/4, 20 3/8, 25 1/2, 30 5/8, 35 3/4, 40 7/8.
And that's to allow for the 1/4 inch of the saw blade size, right? Or 1/8 inch, I mean.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We can actually avoid that knot.
I know you'd probably like to do that because you don't like to have things with knots in them. That knot's not going to bother me. If it's not going to add anything structural to it, like an issue, just leave it.
And we can leave the rest for the vampire. So, how do we cut a straight line? We eyeball it. It's not really exactly getting center.
Was this an oak post?
No, probably treated pine.
Just a treated pine? Okay. Because it just seems like it's really hard wood.
It's wet.
Oh, that would be, yeah, that makes sense.
Grabbed it straight out of the yard after a rainstorm.
Yeah, yeah, we didn't do anything else to it. If it's functional, fits the rest of our decor, and it's free, I don't care.
When you get that one thing that doesn't fit our decor, that tells me you're going to change the whole kit and caboodle.
No, I like upcycling stuff. That's my decor. That's the style I go for. Affordable and environmentally friendly.
That's what I am. I'm in the upcycle thing.
Really? You think you're upcycled?
Yep.
Why do you think that, Ronald?
Because I was already used once, and I was just over there sitting around.
Oh, because you were recently divorced?
And you found me and you upcycled me.
Oh, my Lord. 10 years later. Yeah, this is why having a jig works, but we're too lazy to make a jig right now, so we're just...
We actually have a drill.
A drill jig.
Yeah, a drill jig.
Yeah, I know we do.
I would rather freehand it than use that time.
Yeah. So there we go. And we countersunk everything with a flap, no, what was it called?
Paddle bit.
Paddle bit, so that the bolt head sits down in it. Like that. So then it will not scratch my floor. This is really rustic. I love it. This is my kind of project.
Yep.
That'll work?
Yeah.
Okay. See, that's what they...
Really, we don't have to cut them off.
Okay.
We don't.
I didn't think so. I thought they would fit.
There's plenty of room in there, but that's a long ass, lot of real estate.
Well, but once you sit down and the springs come down, is that going to poke up? Like if someone really heavy sits on it? Thinking on it. I don't know how far the springs go down when someone sits on it. And so I don't want someone to sit on it and have that suddenly poke up. But I don't think it's... Let me get a look. Oh no, we should be fine.
I don't think it's going to hurt anybody.
No, I'm looking to see where it's at. Yeah, it's not going to come down that far. And this is what they did. They put these little turned ones on, and that's the existing hole. See, like there. You can see, and then they put these here, and they're just not sturdy enough, and they're too short. And these are my $30 secondhand
on the front
chairs.
Set this off. I think these are going to be fine.
Cool. Oh, I'm so excited about that. And even if, like I said, it has a little bit of a skirt, it's going to show, but I don't care. And if it really bothers me, I can extend the skirt. But the chairs cost $30 for the pair.
King Creedy. From Castor. You know what? That's a little different there.
It is a little different because it doesn't have the grommet in it.
Okay.
Is that going to make a difference?
And then after I tighten it down, put washer on it.
Okay.
Bam.
And if you need to rip that, go for it, because I can staple it back on. That is the only problem with having the bolts stay so long. Is it's going to be such a doozy to get them on there.
A doozy.
A doozy. You're such a good sport doing it for me.
Here, I'm going to have to do this.
Yep. And you're sure you don't want to rip the fabric there?
We'll see how frustrated I get.
Okay.
And then we'll see how much I want to rip it.
Okay. You see, earlier when I was saying where we had gotten the fence post from or what we had used it for, I had forgotten. We have not used it yet. You just found it out at the brush dump and we brought it home for a project, right?
we brought it home for, like, yeah, because I know you, and I know there's probably going to be a project, and we could probably use it.
Yep, and then this turned out to be the project. And we have how big of a piece left over, do you think? Couple feet?
Yeah, about 2 feet.
Yeah. So we still have more project to get out of it. Okay, I promise I won't sing. Maybe. Who sang that? Not REO Speedwagon.
Ranger.
Ranger.
Did Ranger sing that?
Might have been Ranger. Let me look it up. I wish I could carry a tune. I'm like totally just tone deaf. But if I could carry a tune, I would sing more. Yeah. Final countdown song. Oh, duh. We should both know this. We just looked this band up like in the last few weeks. Europe. Remember when I was talking about Frozen?
I would not have ever guessed that.
Oh.
I wouldn't have. The name of a continent or whatever, a group of countries would not have brought me.
No, we were just talking about this before I went to Wisconsin.
What?
Huh? Yeah, before I went to Wisconsin, we were talking about this. I had shown you.
You were talking to me about this.
Yes, we were laying in bed, and I couldn't get that song from Frozen.
Went to work?
What? Just listen to me. Quit interrupting. I couldn't get the song from Frozen 2 out of my head. And I told you that it sounded like a song from Top Gun. And then I thought, no, it sounded like a song that Asia sang. But then I thought maybe it wasn't Asia, maybe it was Europe. Huh? And so we started looking up all these different songs by bands, and Europe was one of them that we started listening to music about.
We started looking them up on your phone while I was laying there with my eyes closed thinking, Jesus, I have to work in the morning.
No, actually you had been playing your game when I did this, I think. Oh, maybe you were off your game. I don't know. Anyways, so yes, we just recently talked about the band Europe. And I've got that darn song from Frozen 2 stuck in my head again because I just said that. Now I have the urge to listen to it. And the final countdown by Europe.
How come you didn't sting that other side table?
Because I had the energy to do one and then I just didn't get to the other one. But I will get to it. That was post-COVID. And I was really, I don't know what possessed me to get up and do the one coffee table. Because right after that I had pneumonia. And then I was down for the count again. I think I was so desperate to feel like I was up doing something important around the house after being sick for so long. That I stained a side table and then don't ever do anything when you guys are sick. It's okay to be sick and not get up and doing things. It's okay to lay in bed. Isn't it, Ron?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what PTO's for.
Exactly. Everyone told me that. They said, don't worry about it. You know, just lay in bed, relax, recover your energy. But I felt like I had to get up and do things. So, woo woo. Oh, it's perfect. So how does it feel, Ron?
Feels pretty good.
Better than what they were? And you just said you feel safer in it?
Yeah.
Okay.
And this is what I look like without my glasses on.
It is.
This, yeah.
And they're taller? Can you tell the difference in the height?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like I can get up now.
Yeah, it looks a lot better.
Before it was like, it was too far away to get up there.
You're so funny.
Yeah, this is what happens when somebody says, it's just going to take like maybe 15, 20 minutes.
Yeah.
And 3 hours later you get it done.
3 hours later. But we had to look for pieces. We didn't have everything that we wanted. We had to make some modifications. And we both have knee issues, so getting up and down off the floor was difficult.
Yeah, we need a motorcycle lift.
We need a motorcycle lift. We got it done. Thanks for
Alright.
watching, everyone. Talk to you later.